let's talk about my regrets. Yeah, there's everything that has advantage has disadvantage, and if I don't tell you some of the things I regret about doing this surgery, then I won't be doing you guys justice. I'll be doing justice to posting this video. So let me share with you some of my regrets. I know you guys will like this particular video. We are going to be talking about my VSG regret. In this video, I'm going to be answering all your questions and also share with you some of the things I regret about having a VSG surgery. This video should have been up earlier, but for some reasons I didn't just have so much time, so I kept pushing it until now. So let us take this video out of the way. If you're interested to know my regrets about this whole VSG thing, and also to answer some of the questions you all have been sending to me on Instagram and some of the comments you guys have left, keep watching and let's get into the video. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Furo, in the building. Let's not even make this video long. Let's just get into your questions. But before we do that, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. We are heading to 10k and we have to get to that 10k by fire by force before January. So do something before the show. Do something for your girl. Share this video, invite someone to like and subscribe so that we get to this 10k. Help me get to this milestone, please. I'm helping you, help me also. Okay. So I wrote down all your questions here and I'll be reading some from my phone from the comment section. So recently a lot of you have been asking me and reminding me to keep up with these videos on my Instagram, so that's why I'm doing this video. I don't know if this video is going to be the last. My VSG surgery, I don't know about my VSG surgery, but let's see. So number one question you all ask is, will you gain the weight again? And the answer is yes, because when I did the surgery, the guy told me, or the doctors and the whole team of Clinic Hub, they told me that majority of the work depends on me, so I have to, you know, keep maintaining the weight, keep going to the gym, keep eating healthy for me to maintain this weight. Okay, so the possibility of me gaining the weight again is there. The fact that you've done VSG surgery does not mean that you'll not gain weight in your life again, but you have to, you know, still continue to curtail what you eat, still continue to maintain your weight. It's just a tool to kick you in the right direction, if you know what I mean. Okay, so number two said, what was your size before and now what is your size when it comes to clothes? So before I was wearing size 18, 16, 18, but majorly 18, but now I am between 10 and 12. So and I think that's because of my if not, I can wear 8 below my, up to this point I can wear 8 very comfortably, but when it comes to this side, that's where the problem is. So I think that's why I'm still wearing 10 or 12. Like Zara, I'll wear Zara 12, but every other brand I'll wear between 8 and 10, and I think it's because of this side. If not for this side, I should comfortably be wearing 8 or 10. Yeah, so now I'm just fluctuating between 10 and 8, depending on the company that I'm wearing, or depending on the kind of clothes I'm wearing. And also when it comes to size, like large and medium, I wear medium in some companies, and I wear large in some, like in Shein or Pre-Healthy and all those people, I wear medium, but in Zara I wear large. So that is how my clothing size is now. So another person asked me, what were you weighing before and what are you weighing now? So let me tell you, from the day I went for the surgery and did everything, I was weighing 115. So between 110 and 115, my weight was just going up and down. So let's say 115, but now I am weighing 80. Sometimes I weigh 79, sometimes I'll go back to 80. So I'm between 80 and 79, meaning I've lost a whipping 35 kg or 30 kg. Yeah, that's a lot of weight. Imagine one bag of rice, almost one bag of rice off my body. Oh, another person asked, in general, how do you feel? I feel good. I feel well. I don't feel different. I only, I've gained more confidence in my skin. I've been able to express my body more. That's just it. But in my health in general, I feel good. I feel well. I don't feel like I'm sick. I don't feel like anything is wrong with me. I feel very, very well and healthy. Yeah. Another person asked, do you see yourself going in for further surgery? That's one disadvantage of having surgery. Once you've had one, you must finish it. Yes, once you had one, you must finish it. If you've watched my previous videos about my VSG, you will know that I said I was going to do a boob job before I decided to do a VSG due to circumstances around the boob job. So the possibility of me going back to get my titties lifted is really high. Yeah, it's really high. The possibility is really high. After you've had kids and you've just done this thing, the titties are dropping. And for me, it's not because it's dropping, but because it's on the way a lot for me. There are a lot of clothes I want to try on, I can't wear. Sometimes I can't sleep, no matter how hot the room is or the house is, I can't sleep bare body because I don't know, like this. You have to keep. If you're heavily chested like me, you know the struggle. Let me not even come and be disgracing us. You know the struggle. So just having a little boobs, I'll just be in place there. There is no moving. It doesn't hurt, so the possibility of me going back to get my boobs done is high. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. It depends on if hubby approves. But that's it. Because I read the room 306, so we are going to be sure if Onyewara is going to approve. If he approves, for me, I will definitely want to, but I'm under somebody, so if he approves, Furo I'll go, because this one is very important. It's not about weight loss. This one is someone's property, and if it was not approved, I say general polish, you want to be carrying pillow and you go and do something, you can scatter worry. So we'll take approval from hubby first. I don't know until he say go, I'll go. So the possibility of me having another one is really high. Okay. The next one say, what medications do you have, or have you had, or did you have any medications after the surgery? Yes, I had medications after the surgery. I had antibiotics. I had multivitamins. I had blood thinners. So blood thinners after the medication, after the surgery, they give you blood thinners. So blood thinners are like injections where you have to inject in your stomach. Okay, you just hold your stomach like this, inject it, like people that have diabetes. If you've ever seen them, you just inject them in your stomach for like 10 days. So they gave it to me. I was injecting it myself. In fact, there was this particular time I did not know. I thought it was just anywhere you grab, and I took one. I grabbed my thighs and I inject my thighs, and that place swell up. That place rise like pop, of course, strong. So I called them and they said, no, I shouldn't do that again. I should do it in my stomach. So, and told me that I should just leave my thighs, with time it will go off. So it took a while, but it went off. It dissolved on the long run, but don't do that. Follow the instruction they gave you. So you just put the injection in your stomach, inject yourself 10 times, 10 days. So those are called blood thinners. So I had that injection, which is blood thinners, which I injected myself. And I also had antibiotics to prevent infection. And I also had multivitamins. Those are the 3 medications I had. The next one says, where did you do the surgery? Did you have scars? I'm gonna write this away. So if you mean where I did, like the location, it was in Turkey. I done video, maybe you've not watched my previous videos. It's in Turkey and it was with a company called Clinic Hub. But if you mean the location in my body, I did the surgery, because she added, do you have scars? So if you mean the location, it was in my tummy. So they're going to open like small 3 holes in your tummy and take out whatever they are taking, the portion of your stomach, so that your food intake can be reduced. So and then the silly back, and definitely there'll be scars. But for me, I was very, very lucky, because one of the things I was so scared of was that I was going to have keloid, because I know I think in my second child I had C-section and it keloid so bad. Is it my second also or my last? I had C-section and it keloid so bad, like keloid, like this big thing, you know, that comes out in weight. Keloid so bad that I had to go back for another surgery for them to take off the keloids around the C-section line. So I was so scared that probably I'm going to be keloid with this particular surgery, but it never happened. I didn't keloid. Like that place where they cut it just flatten and it's black. It's not like it's it doesn't have any wound or it doesn't have any keloid or nothing. It's just black, that if I'm not comfortable with it, I can just put in like you know, scar cream and all those things, and they will go off. But I don't mind. The next question is, how is your eating pattern? My eating pattern is fine, just my food intake is really reduced. I can barely finish like a small bowl of food now. Is really reduced. Not like before where I'll put like big rice and finish it. I can barely finish a small bowl of food. So my eating pattern is fine, but just that I have to eat like multiple times, small. Like when I first had the surgery, oh my god, I am 24 hours hungry. Like 24 hours I'm hungry. I'm always eating, but now it has stopped. Now I can just eat like 3 meals a day, but it has to be small. Like before, I can just finish 4 or 5 bread, sliced bread at a time with a cup of tea. Now I can't. Now it's just 1 sliced bread that I can finish, just 1, and then I can't even be eating the bread and drink the tea, because my stomach will get full quickly. So I have to eat the bread first and then drink the tea later. That's it. And then for rice, I just have to, like, you know, the dishing spoon, maybe 1.5, and that's what I can finish. But before I can add like 6 or 7 and finish it and take more. Now I can't eat like that anymore. Yeah. So the next question is, why did you get the surgery? Oh, I don't talk on this in my former video. You need to go and watch that my other previous videos, which I'm going to leave in the description box, why I got the surgery. And another reason why I got the surgery was to control the fat even before it gets out of hand. You know, a lot of people say, oh, Furo, you weren't that fat. Why did you would have been able to lose it in the gym? I was not that disciplined, and I didn't want to see myself get, you know, crazily fat, that maybe 130, 150, because I was heading there. If I managed to reach 115, I would have reached the 120, the 130, the 140, and the 115. I didn't want to see myself get to that point. And even the 115, my body was already heavy in me. My boobies were extremely heavy already. My whole body was very uncomfortable for me to live in, and that was like very terrible for me. So one of the major reasons why I decided to do the surgery, apart from other reasons, was because I didn't want to see myself get that fat. Okay, I want to continue being my husband's baby girl. I don't want to hear that my husband cannot carry me again because they are too fat. And you know, I like room 306, and I wanted to, you know, be slim so I can be giving my husband any style he wants before I can snatch my husband from my hand. I beg, joke apart. Let's get serious. Somebody asked me, what did you tell your husband that he allowed you go do this surgery? Mine can never. And that's why we have, you know, different husbands. Okay. You guys asked me this question too during my master's period. Like, that's why we have different husbands. I didn't have to do too much convincing, to be honest. The guy just allowed me go. So husbands they different. So the fact that your husband no go gree don't mean say my husband no go gree, okay? What was your aftercare like? That was the next question. There was nothing I did much. When I came back to the UK, I spent 3 days in Turkey. So when I came back to the UK, they gave me some gauze to change, you know, the wound, the small wound that was in my tummy, which I kept to. I was changing it, and they asked me not to pour water on it for I think the 5th day. I did not, and then I injected myself. That was just it. And trust me, I spent 3 days in Turkey. I think the next day I was already driving. That is the 4th day. I was already driving, going to pick my children in school. There was not much pain. They gave me like a lot of pain relief that I didn't even feel any pain. The only time I felt pain was, I think, psychological pain, where they wanted to pull out the drain. So when you do the surgery, they'll pull drain to take out some fluids from your body. When they wanted to pull out the drain, it wasn't like pain, but like if you've had C-section before, you know when they take out the urinary whatever and you feel the pull ahead. That was it. And if you've not had C-section before, I don't know what I'll use to equate it, but when something in your body and it pulls it out, and that was it. But in general, there was no pain, and the aftercare was not that tedious. It was, you know, quite manageable, okay? And I didn't lie down a bed too much. So it was the 4th day I already started doing school run, because my friend that helped me watch my kids, once I came back, she went back to her house. So I'd already started doing school run the 4th day. All right, so because she has her own kids, so she was helping me do school run, so I had to relieve her. So there was no time, and I think the 7th day, I mean the 8th day, I'd already started going to work. It wasn't that serious. They say, how much weight have you lost and how much so I told you guys already, I was 155 and now I am 80 kg. Sorry, I was 115 and now I'm 80 kg. 155k, God forbid. So somebody said, will you use the same clinic looking back? Yes, I will. I'll use the same clinic, and even if I want to have any other surgery, I will still use the same clinic. They were so good. They were really communicating. They picked me up from the airport with this nice van, and they took me to the clinic. I didn't stay in a hotel. I stayed in the clinic for 3 days. They took me to the clinic. They attended to me. They speak English. If you know, one of the struggles going to Turkey to have any medical procedure done was people who speak English. A lot of people don't speak English. So, but these people, they have the dietitian speak English. The doctor doesn't speak much English, but he had an interpreter that understood what I was saying, and then was interpreting to me and to him. So it was fabulous. Someone asked me also that, will you be the one to tell them how many portions of stomach they will take out? Yes, no. So for me, I didn't have to tell them how many portions of stomach they will take out. I just told them what weight ratio I'm looking at. I didn't want to be, you know, and I didn't want to be fat. I just wanted to be in between. So I told them I'm looking at having 75. So I looked at people who were weighing 75. I looked at other people's videos. I liked their size and their stature, and then I told them that my weight goal is around 75-80, and the doctor will just use his head and calculate how many portions of stomach he will take out from you, depending on what you're weighing currently and what your goal weight is. And that is it for your Q&A, okay? And see, this thing makes it easy to okay, let's talk about my regrets. Yeah, there's everything that has advantage has disadvantage, and if I don't tell you some of the things I regret about doing this surgery, then I won't be doing you guys justice. I'll be doing justice to posting this video. So let me share with you some of my regrets. In general, I do not regret, you know, the surgery. If I have to do it again, I will do it double, triple times, because one, it has made me gain confidence a lot in my own body. Before now, I'm a very confident person, but just losing weight, girl, I'm now more confidence in my own body. Clothes fit me better now. I'm someone who likes baggy clothes. I do not like a lot of revealing clothes. I like baggy clothes, especially now where I live in the UK. I like all those big sweaters, you know, wear turtleneck and all those things. And when I was in the bigger side, those clothes looks like they look like bag on me, but now I like how they look on me. It looks nice, and I can carry myself a lot. I can run around with my kids, so I'm not regretting the surgery. But some of the things I regret or I don't like about this surgery is, number one, I can't eat as much as I would want to eat. So before now, if I am depressed, if something is stressing me, if I have issue with my man, if I have issue at work, if I have issue in my life, how I console myself is just looking for a nice bowl of food to eat. I could make like soup with a lot of meat, assorted meat, and I'll just sit down and swallow gari like this. Which is not always, so don't judge me. It's not always, once in a while. And I'll swallow gari, I'll eat rice with chicken, with plantain on it, and I'll feel so good about myself. I'll feel so happy, you know, I'll feel relieved. But now I can no longer do that. So it's now forcing me to look for other ways to manage my mental health problem than just eating. So I can no longer do that, and I regret doing the surgery for that. Number two, I can no longer eat as much pepper like I used to. So before, I used to like loads of pepper, like now I can't. Before it even gets to my tummy is beginning to go to my backside, and I'm in the toilet, so I can't eat as much pepper like I used to before. I don't enjoy food as much as I used to enjoy food before. Now I can go to heaven just to get the kind of food I want. I remember this Chinese, like if you work with me before, I will always talk about this Chinese. This Chinese I used to eat at work. I always order this Chinese because I love it. I was always ordering it. I would drive from my work, I'll drive from home. Like sometimes if I'm not able to order it at work, I'll drive from home to go, and it's like 25 minutes drive from my house. I'll go order this Chinese, I'll go get this Chinese because they weren't delivering around the area where I live. I'll go get this Chinese, I'll eat. But recently I started craving this Chinese at work. Not like I was craving this Chinese, but I think in my brain it was just reminding me of this Chinese. And I drove from my house to the place and I got this Chinese. I couldn't eat it. Like I could not stomach more than 2 spoons. So I don't enjoy food like I used to. Like food doesn't shake my body anymore. Like before now, oh my God, I want to go to this restaurant. Now I don't look forward to going to a restaurant because I know all I'm going to do is eat food and I'm not interested. I regret that. I can't drink a lot of drink, especially fizzy drink. I can no longer drink fizzy drink. Now all I want to drink is water. Water, calming teas, any teas I can find. But any fizzy drink, even juice, don't interest me anymore. Coke, Fanta, all those fizzy drinks don't interest me anymore. They don't. Obsession, getting obsessed with myself. Getting obsessed. Like now, I just stand in the mirror and be looking at myself like, the way the face is snatched, the way the hand has, snatch a bit, everywhere just looking nice in the mirror. I'm like, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I'm like, whoop. Wow. So it now makes me want to think, oh, now that I've done this and it really looked nice for me, and don't I think if I get this, it's going to look better. So getting obsessed with yourself is one of my regrets. Fear of gaining the weight back. Like I'm so scared to gain the weight back. Every day I'm checking my weight. To make sure that I don't pass that particular weight that I have reached. Instead, let me not pass. Okay, so those are the regrets I have for now. Yeah, So but in general, I do not regret it. I will do it again if I have to, or if I need to, but I don't want to do it again in my lifetime for me. But for you, if you want to do it, go ahead and do it. It's not something that will kill you, like except you go to a quack. But if you go to like a proper doctor, a proper health professional, it's not something that will kill you. Another person asked me why I did not do it in the UK. I explained in my videos why I did not do it in the UK, which I'm going to be leaving the 2 videos I've done about this video in the description box for you guys to go see here. And somebody asked how I got the visa and all the rest, which I've explained, but I will do a detailed video of how I got the video in my next video or in another video. Okay guys, all right, if there's anything I did not cover in this video that you like to know, let me know. Until I see you in another video, bye bye.